What's up, guys? Welcome back to another part of Digimon World, the first. Still can't remember. I really should find out what year this game came out just so I could have some comparison, but I'm pretty sure this is the first Digimon game released. It was certainly the first one for the PlayStation. Anyway, so just to catch you up, a couple of days has passed since last part, in game time. I decided to do a bit of training. I've boosted HP and MP a little. Brains is now over 200, and speed and defense has been boosted to over 150. I didn't see. I like to do a whole day's worth of training instead of doing just a little bit and then fucking off, because it just makes sense in my brain. So I'm going to stick with the old Spitfire technique until we get to a boss fight, and then I'm going to switch to Prominence Beam and see how much better that goes. Problem is, this does cost a lot of MP in comparison. It does do a shit ton more damage. In fact, I do believe you get more of a return from this, because you get 66 attacks, power for the move for 30 MP, whereas this one is it should be 122 to get exactly twice as much. Oh no, wait, 222. No, never mind. You get more bang for your back from Prominence Boom. Never mind. I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. Wow, I was thinking 122, and then I looked at it again. And I'm like, hang on, that's not right. No, you do get more. Oh well, I'll try it. But I will need some more MP floppies, because I don't have. I've only got the 2, and especially because it takes away the MP when you're winding up the attack. So if you start to set up and get interrupted, which is very possible with that move, you're gonna have a bad time. So yeah. I wasn't quite sure at the end of the last part where I'd progressed to, but I had a little chat with Yoramon, and he activated his next rumour, which is about bandits attacking people at the Grand Canyon. So, yeah, we might as well get that started, I suppose. It's quite a lengthy mission. You've got to defeat the bastard fucking 4 times. So, yeah, it's not going to be fun. The bastard in question is, in fact, Ogremon. Leomon's arch rival and nemesis. You can learn quite a few useful
Fighting and fire type attacks from his fights though, so seeing as I usually roll with a fire type monster, a monster that uses fire type attacks, it's quite a useful string really, but and it shouldn't be too surprising, but fighting is like the normal style in this game. Pretty much Digimon with all kinds of fucking techniques can use a couple of the battle ones, Is it battle or fighting? I'm going to say battle, because fighting is stepping on Pokemon territory. And I don't want to get those two. You don't want to get those two modelled up. I mean, it's not exactly an easy thing to get modelled up, as long as you have basic knowledge of either of the cartoons. Sorry, say cartoons. Maybe they were books before they were cartoons. I highly doubt it. I'm sure that those came later, rather than the cartoons. Cartoons is how you rap to the kids, and Digimon and Pokemon were both definitely aimed towards kids. Geared towards selling toys and card games. Digimon had its own card game. Yes, it did. I think I played Digimon card game more than I did Pokemon cards. But that's kind of because... well, Pokemon cards was never really... I mean, it was a big deal with certain circles, but I remember not being part of those circles. And also, when I was younger, I thought Digimon was so much better. I really did. As an adult, I prefer Pokemon just because their games are better. Digimon games are fun now. But all the ones I've been playing recently have been on portable devices. That's not actually a Garurumon, it's called Were Garurumon, so there's no point in it. You're not going to recruit Garurumon like that. You can recruit Garurumon, but not like that. These are like weird knockoffs. Funny enough, I don't think there's a weird knockoff of Greymon in this game. So take that for what you will. You might hear the different music. That signifies... I do apologise. Ah, for God's sake. It's a good thing we have a toilet right next to us, isn't it, Centaur? Yes it is. But yeah, that music basically means you're in bandit territory and the Ogremon and his cronies are around. You'll get used to it, because again, we're going to hear that for at least 4 times. Maybe more. Hopefully not much more, but we might. You done? Can we progress? Good. What was I saying? Yeah, I prefer Digimon just because, well, the designs were cooler, man.
And I think I was talking about the games now, wasn't I? Yeah, they before I stopped myself because my centaur needed a shit. I've played some of the DS era Digimon games, and you got to get like all kinds of different experience points. You got to get 300 Beast and then 500 Dragon experience to digivolve into like fucking. I don't even know, but and half the Digimon I don't even fucking know now. Because again, I think I've said this before, but I tapped out third series of the anime. I was like, nah, I'm done. I was like, no. Third series being with Gilmon and Renamon, I was like, nah, I'm done with this shit. I'm done. I'm just done. Right, I heard this road is where the bandits attack. You did not. They just said the Grand Canyon. How would you possibly know it was this? I forgot to change out my ability, so it looks like I'm using Spitfire for this boss fight, but it might be beneficial because there's going to be 3 of the bastards, and I'll probably get interrupted a lot. Come on. Don't. There we go. Yoo-hoo! Aha! Yahoo! So it looks a bit intimidating at first, but these Agumons are pushovers. The only problem really is Agumon. Give up and leave your stuff or else. No, you give up. That was a great comeback. What, you? It can't be. Boss, what do we do? Don't worry, we're stronger and there's more of us. Go get 'em. Boss music's the same though. I do like the boss. I do like having games where the boss theme tune is very distinct from any other theme in the game. So yeah, that's just a little fact. So yeah, let's see here. What's the health? Yeah, they've got 9. Well, I thought they only had 500 health each. You don't have to really worry about the Agumon because Agumon has an attack that affects all 3 of. The whole area. It can't distinguish between friend and foe, so he'll probably take out the Agumon before I need to. So yeah. It's probably a good chance I'm going to learn one of these abilities as well, which is super fucking useful. So if you have the ability to switch between targets, I'd recommend just wailing on Agumon. Because again, he's the only real... He's not the only real threat, but he's the only one who can deal serious damage, and at the same time, he's dealing damage to his 2 allies. In fact, if you're a bit underleveled for this, he will deal the most damage to his allies. Come on, finish. It's a bit risky using finish when there's one-on-one enemy left alive because, you know, there's more of a chance that you'll get knocked out of it. But, you know, sometimes it's worth the risk because if you do it at the right time, everything freezes. You see what I mean? These 2 Agumon don't stand a fucking chance. They're gonna get taken out without me having to do a single thing to them. Provided I let Agumon actually pull off an attack. By the way, I did learn, because I've got 200 brains now, I learned the command moderate, or moderate. I still have no fucking clue what that actually means. I thought it means use the less damaging of your attacks, but I just don't know. I just don't know. All the other commands are a lot clearer because it's like distance, change target. Yeah, distance, change target, defend. And later on, when you, like I said, I think I said this before, when you get super smart, you can actually tell him to use individual attacks that he's learnt, so you can have more than one attack equipped and be able to choose which one he does. So yeah. So yeah, Agumon was in the anime, the original series, and the only appearance I remember him having was he was locked in Mortal Kombat with Leomon. And I fucking hated Agumon in the cartoon because, come on, Leomon, man, he's a fucking lion man. He is a lion man. Sorry, there's 2 animals that are cool to you as a child. That's lions and wolves. May have something to do with why Game of Thrones is 2 biggest families. Sorry, most interesting families are fucking the lions and the dire wolves. Sorry, I've got a little something stuck in my throat. Oh, that was weird. There we go. You see what I mean? With the amount of fucking build-up for the better moves, you can usually knock them right out of it, as long as you time your attack well. And you've got to have a high... I think speed affects more your attack speed rather than your actual movement speed. Anyway, we've beaten the ambush, which honestly was very shit. Let's see here. HP chip. Agumon's is small recovery. Dropped. Agumon is... Oh god, that's really fucking driving me mad. Magma Bomb learn. That's great. but fucking so and so's is. It doesn't make. I mean, it makes sense because they want the apostrophe. Is it apostrophe? I've forgotten what the fucking name of the symbol is. Shit. I want to say apostrophe, but it sounds wrong when I say it out loud. Anyway, the thing that denotes a gap in between. Well, that thing there for I'll. That's short for I will. That's what they want to go for, but they want to do it in a universal way. So instead of putting every Digimon's name with a little thing and an S at the end of it, they'll put so and so is. It makes sense. I know what they mean, but it's slightly jarring. Anyway, let's continue. I'll get even with you someday. You and your little dog too. Look at them go. They won't be back for a while. Anyway, you want to grab this HP chip. I never use the chips on my first Digimon. I always wait and use it on my second, maybe even third Digimon. Just because, you know, you got to train. Don't use chips on anything lower than champion level either. Just because it's easy to train the stats you need for Digivolution to the championship to the champion stage. So, you know, why bother? Why bother using it on something that's so easy to grind upwards? It's more of a, you know, it's more necessary for when you're a champion level because you get a fuck me, my mind just went. Because you need like fucking 400 in each stat to be able to digivolve into a decent Ultimate Digimon that's not Vadermon. Anyway, if you remember last time, the little smiley face changed. It went to happy in the middle of the volcano. It has now changed to a frowny face because we're in the cold. I don't know why I'm here. There's a couple of Digimon I can recruit. You don't want to... No, go away, no, leave me alone. Ah. There's also the music in this zone is really different, and I don't know why. These guys are tougher than average, so I don't really like fighting them, but I haven't got much of a choice now, so I might as well fucking deal with him. Thankfully, they're much like regular Ogumon in that all of their attacks are fucking really long winds-ups, so, you know. They can still get them off, though. If you're not careful, so you're going to be quick. Also, these guys have actually got more powerful attacks than... I think these guys are probably stronger than Ogumon was, because they've got... Well, for a start, they've got ice types and not just standard battle-type moves. And they're all quite deadly. You see them doing that massive wind-up. That was... do you remember Berdramon's move, which I told you about, that does like fucking nearly 1,000 damage a hit? They've got the same move, except it's ice instead of fire, so... Yeah, make sure they don't get it off, because you'll be paying for it for a while. That was a sonic jab he just tried to do, I think, so I haven't got all completely fucking badass moves. Most of them are, I would say. Finish him. There we go, come on. Mash those buttons, bitch, mash those buttons, bitch. Oh, 50 health, that's a tease. Kill him. Kill him! Why would you... Why? Not... But... the reason why I use a small recover is because if I get into another random encounter, if I accidentally trigger another fucking battle with that amount of health, you might get killed. 600 bits and a sirloin. Damn, I don't think I've got enough room to pick that up. But I cannot carry anymore. Is there anything I'm willing to get rid of? Not really. Let's use this and get rid of it. Obviously his discipline meter's full, so yeah. Sirloin's quite a useful little item because it actually gets rid of tiredness as well as gives you 3 points of fullness. So yeah, I'm gonna take my autopilot and fly back to File City. Yeah, we've been here for pretty much half the video, I think. But we've been going for nearly half the video, I think, if my timing is right. Which it might be, it might not be, because I'm using estimates at the moment. Yeah, all we've done is recruit Ogumon, I think. Recruit Ogumon. Haven't even recruited him, we just sort of gave him a little bit of a love tap and made him run away for a little bit. You got anything for me to already get meat from you? No thanks.
I thought I'd already gotten mine, but thought I'd check. Oh, it feels so good, Sunrays. Are the bandits defeated? I hear there's a gang of bandits. Actually, you need to talk to him next, because now that unlocks the bandit fortress, which is the second step of the Ogremon quest line. But I don't want to do that just yet. I fucking hate the Ogremon quest line, because it's ultimately fruitless. You know, he doesn't even give you anything good, he just sort of walks around the city. I suppose you get the Digivolution items to Digivolve into Digitamon, so, there's that, I suppose. Which is just a giant fucking egg. Anyway, you want to rest. I'm going to rest here because my MP's a bit low and I don't particularly want to use MP floppies if I can help it. Yeah, you good? Cool. I'm going to put my HP chip into storage as well. And that sirloin I found as well, because that'll be a regular thing later on, and I might as well stock up because they're not going to be... Honestly, at this point, they're not that good. Later on, they become so common, might as well stock up. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to say. Oh, I've got to stop doubting my brain power. Sometimes my brain says things that I have not given it permission to say, but that time it was bang on the point. And I was just like, no, don't. I was like, I heard from yeah, okay. That just gives you the amount of days that each Digivolution takes. It won't tell you about how many days it takes to get to Ultimate just yet, but it takes 12 days, and I'm still at a loss if that means 12 days in game time or 12 days after turning into a champion, because it really could be either sometimes. So yeah, a little bit odd, honestly. Anyway, next stop for me is going to be Drill Tunnel, because I want to see if they've made any progress yet. You know, there's a few definite stages of progression that you can clearly see just by having a quick look, so might as well. And also, I'd suggest always picking up Digimushrooms when you can, because there's a little trick that I will show you later on that can get you a bunch of money very quickly, which is super useful in this game because you can't really directly control the outcome of a fight. The only really way you can contribute is keeping your Digimon alive, and the best way to do that is have a shit ton of healing items, really. And that's how I get through this game, is just using a shit ton of fucking healing items. Because, again, you've got no real control over what your Digimon does. You can tell it to use certain moves, but sometimes it just fucking ignores you. You know, it's very... For something that shouldn't be, it's very fucking random, the battle system. And I don't like battle systems that seem random. You know, I want a battle system to make sense. Oh, and that's a point, we learnt a new technique as well. Better show that. Well, where is it? We learned Magma Bomb, which is 279 power for 132 MP. It's got long range. It's basically homing, so you don't have to worry too much about it. So, yeah, it does take quite a while to start up, as you probably saw. But not quite as much time as Prominence Beam. So now I've got 3 attacks I'm allowed to use. But I can't really equip anything else. Because until you get the ability to control exactly what attack your Digimon does, you're better off just equipping one attack. And actually, I think I'll put Magma Bomb as that one attack for now, because it looks like it's probably slightly better than using Spitfire the whole time, and it's not quite as MP consuming or risky to use as Prominence Beam, so yeah, I think it's fair to do that. It is rather difficult to get Bergermon. The reason why I'm changing the subject, by the way, is because Prominence Beam is what we learned from Bergermon. But it's a bit of a pain in the ass Digimon to fucking Digivolve to. It doesn't help that it's easier to Digivolve to it when you have a Beomon, which means you have to have died at least once. Yeah, I think he's made a little bit of progress, but no, I don't think he's actually made any, I'm lying. He doesn't look like he's gotten any further than before, so, okay, I don't really know what to do right now. I'm trying to rack my brain for any Digimon I can recruit. What have we got? We've got a couple of Digimon I could kind of go after. Pretty sure I've got 1 or 2.
You have to bear with me while I think and talk at the same time, which is not an easy thing for me to do. Let's see, we've got a couple of Digimon in Friesland, and I suppose we could continue pursuing Ogremon, but you know, I really fucking hate those sections. I'm trying to figure out how many MP floppies do I have? 5. Let's see here. How much bits have I got? 1350. I could get another. I'm gonna get a couple more MP floppies, and then I suppose I should follow Ogremon, really, because I'll be able to recruit another Digimon. Oh, sorry, I got something stuck in my throat again. I'm a bit under the weather right now, guys. In case you're wondering why I keep getting shit just clumping in my throat. Sorry if that's provided too much of graphic imagery. But, you know. Try my best not to fucking cough violently on the fucking mic. That's a happy mushroom. Only useful for getting. There's a certain Digimon you can recruit by trading everything that they want with them, and one of those items is a happy mushroom, and it's rather random of whether you get it or not. So it's good to find one. That'll go straight into storage. It's basically just a regular mushroom, but it makes your Digimon happier when you eat it, which sounds great, but there's also a 50-50 chance that it'll make a Digimon sick, and you don't want that to happen. It's too much of a risk, in my opinion. For the happiness boost that it gives, it's not really worth it in my eye. I'm sure there's other people who play this game and go, no, it's real worth it. But look, my Digimon is halfway through its champion life span right now, I think, give or take, and it's on full happiness. So you know, you don't really need happiness increasing items. And I suppose if you want, well, there's some Digimon that it helps if your Digimon's a bit sick, if you want to try and recruit it. There is another Digimon. I can recruit a Centaurumon right now if I want to. The only problem is, the way you get it is your Digimon gets hurt a lot, and I don't think I quite have enough recovery items to make it through that section. And you know, I'd rather take that path when I'm more comfortable financially. You know, God damn it, I sound like a fucking old man, cautious about fucking spending a penny on shit. God damn it, my fucking word process is not going well right now. Oy, oy, oy. Let's see. I have a little rest with Punimon. Punimon. Ugh, there we go. Not too hard, is it, brain? You fuck. Ugh. And then I'll talk to Digimon, because we might have enough Digimon to trigger a random encounter. We'll soon find out. I'm going to rest with Punimon until my Digimon's fully healed, just because why not? You know? Let's see here. Nah, one more rest. Oh, there's a little fucking dotted plant behind Punimon. Sort of drawn onto the wall. Looks like I can dot the dot for some petals. You see what I mean? Little pink. Actually, it just looks like random line dots for some reason, so who knows. How much MP you got? That's close enough. Right, have we got a prosperity rating of 10 yet? GG? What have we got here? Bettermon came here and said he'd like to start a shop. The city will flourish. Bergemon came saying he will be a messenger. Sounds good. What have we got here? Prosperity of the current city. The prosperity rate of the city currently is 8. It's far from how it used to look. Once we get a prosperity rating of 10, we're going to get a trigger an encounter just outside the house. So, yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd be able to do that now, but I'm too short. So, but you'll be able to tell when you trigger the encounter, because Euromon won't be here, because we need to have a fight. Of course we do. That's how you recruit Digimon in this game. You have to beat the shit out of them. Yeah. Didn't think I'd go there, did you? But I did. Seriously though, there are Digimon that come to you like, yo, I want to join the city. It's like, great, join the city then. It's like, nah, you got to beat me up first. It's like, what? Why have I got to do that? It's just like, you got to prove you're stronger than me, otherwise I'm disowning my wild roots. And then you just scratch your head and just like, whatever, dude, let's fight. Get this over with. Join the city. Now sell me items. Oh, delicious items. Man, I do like the tropical jungle music. It sounds jungly, if that makes sense. Is jungly a word? Fuck it, it is now. You know, I associate this music with a jungle, you know? And it helps that they've got kind of monkey sounds in the back, you know, howler monkey-ish noises going on. It's not just pure music. You've got the occasional buzzing of a fly, which you might want to get away from because it'll give you some weird fucking disease that will burn the skin away or something. I exaggerate slightly, but I'm pretty sure there's something like that out there, you know? There's going to be a dragonfly up here that's going to be a bit of a bitch to avoid because he darts right at you. But you can use your Digimon as a shield if you know what you're doing, which thankfully I do just about. I've completed this game a few times, guys. I do know a couple of tricks to it. Although that said, I will admit, usually I've got a printout with me when I play this game. I don't know if I said this in one of the previous parts, but it just gives me all the stats. Sorry, all the stats and digivolution conditions of certain Digimon, so I can plan ahead basically, and I'll just get the stats that I need before I head out. Which, you know, is the best way to do it. It's boring as fuck, which is why I've usually got a cool jam of music going on in the background. You know, bit of this, bit of that. Kind of a weird jam I have, but you know, I mean, for fuck's sake, I listen to fucking music from Game of Thrones, and then the very next song is going to be a bit of Marilyn Manson, for fuck's sake. So, you know, it is really a bit of everything in that fucking playlist that I listen to when I just want to listen to music when playing a game. That music is going to stay in this area forever, even though they're gone. Oh, prickly pear. I believe that it restores hunger but lowers weight. Weight will decrease. Which implies to me that prickly pear is poison and gives your Digimon the shits temporarily. Right? Natural assumption to make, right? Or maybe it's just me. Let me know if you agree or disagree with me. Is that not what the implication that you get from reading something like that? Yo, feed this to your Digimon, it will make its weight decrease. So it either makes it throw up or it makes it take a massive shit. Right? That's the two ways of quickly getting rid of weight. Don't do that, by the way. If you're young and impressionable, do not make yourself sick to try and lose weight. That's not the way to go. And don't try and shit a lot either, because I'm pretty sure no one's ever tried that, but I'm pretty sure it won't help too much, you know? Well, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to read in the news one day someone shit themselves to death because they thought it would help them lose weight. It's not a headline I think would be good. And do you really want people to fucking remember you that way? Hey, he's the guy or girl who shit a lot to try and get skinny. It's like, I'm sure their parents are proud. Anyway, let's talk to him. You are an Ogremon bandit. This is your hideout. What are you talking about, dude? Ah! You were lucky last time. Give up. Wow. There we go. I'm always a bit cautious on this screen because the game has frozen here before. It's just frozen. I haven't been able to continue. Thankfully the music's kicked in, so it doesn't look like that's happened this time. These are legit Gabumon, and Gabumon and Ogremon are what comprise Ogremon's crew. So yeah, the easiest way to tackle this would be to... I'm going to feed you first. Before we do anything, I don't want you to get all pissed off at me for not feeding you. You done? No? Okay. Another piece of meat. The easiest way to tackle this is to try and avoid as many encounters as you can while getting to the back of the fortress. Because Ogremon is the boss of this bandit corps, so what you want to do is you want to... bandit crew. So, of course he's at the back. The boss is always at the end of a dungeon, right? Oh, I've got myself into a bit of a corner here. No. There we go. That's how you do it. And that way you avoid a fight with 3 Gabumon, and then there's going to be a couple of fights here that you have to avoid. It's a bit tricksy, but what you do is you want to go here, you move up, and you avoid the Agumon, and there you go. You've avoided the 2 optional encounters by doing that. So when you get to that second screen, you've really got to dart left as soon as possible. So yeah. And this is a mandatory fight. You've got to fight 3 Agumon, so let's get this over with. Formation A! Looks more like a triangle than an A, but I'll let you off, I suppose. So the boss fight is music is playing right now, but honestly, these guys are just free Agumon, they're fucking pushovers. The real fight will be in the next screen when we have to fight Agumon, Ogremon and 2 other Digimon, which I think might be Gabumons. Okay, and there's no crowd clearing assistance from Ogremon this time, so I might have made a mistake having Magma Cone be my... Oh, there is some crowd clearing assistance though. There we go. Damn it! I may have made a mistake having Magma Cone be my attack of choice for this battle, but hey ho. Damn it, leave me alone! There we go. 367 damage, yeah, I think that's worth it. Just going to use small recovery because, oh man, that does a lot of damage. There we go. As long as you've thrown the ball, it will hit your opponent, so it doesn't matter if you get hit after you throw it. So that's the main thing. There we go. And also, it's homing, so like I said, they can't get away from it. Not like Spitfire, which if they're quick enough, they can avoid. Either attack or run. Don't just stand there, because that's fucking annoying. You know, you're not helping me, you're not helping anyone. Do your damn job! Damn it. That trade was not worth it. On the bright side, I'd rather take HP damage than MP damage, just because I've got plenty of small recoveries. Not so much when it comes to MP recoveries, though. Damn it! That fucking heat laser attack just fucking, was actually beneficial, because it took 100 damage instead of the 300 it would have taken from my attack. No, not yet, not yet. Wait. Now. Do it, you bastard. There we go. There we go, that should kill him. I should really change this to battle, seeing as I'm going to do some fighting and I don't want to accidentally fucking try and use a meat. So let's do that now. Damn it, I fucked up. There we go. Literally nothing happened while I was doing that. How long did that take? Like 5-10 seconds? Will you attack instead of just standing there, you bellend? Please. It's going to be a pain in the ass because I don't think I've got enough MP floppers. Come on, one more attack, boyo. Boom! Get wrecked formation, eh? And I might have learned a new attack as well. Fingers crossed, because, you know. That's the point. There's a medal for getting all techniques, I believe. So, yeah. One small recovery. Great. Totally worth it. I don't regret that at all. There we go. Let's see here. It's almost sleep time. So, I think I'm going to change my technique to Spitfire. Just because at least then I'll be able to fucking keep attacking. It might be weak, but, you know. We've got Ogremon coming up next, and he'll be able to take out his cronies before I even need to bother, so, yeah. Just don't look. Just don't look. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this fight is an optional one, the 2 Agumon, so you can just walk right past these fuckers. There we go. Yeah, 2 more Agumon, it's not even Gabumon, for fuck's sake. Don't even want to change it up a bit, eh? Hey! You! What? You come here to lose? You lost last time, prick. I'm holding nothing back this time. I'll make you cry. I exaggerate a little bit, but I really do like that piece of music. It does take a while for your guy to suddenly decide to fuck off, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, they're all a bit stronger this time. Worst case scenario, I do have a fucking restore, so if he does get knocked out, that will be able to return him to full health. Thankfully, my Digimon's got the common sense to attack Ogremon and not the fucking Ogremon. You may notice that I'm a bit overcautious when it comes to healing my Digimon. It's just the way I am. I'm sure you guys remember that from fucking Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. If you haven't seen those videos, check them out. There's a playlist and everything. There's like 26 of them. It might take you a bit of time, but come on, it's entertainment. Oh, great, this status effect. Oh, who doesn't love this status effect? So you know when I made that comparison to Tamagotchis, that's basically because this is basically the whole reason I compare them to Tamagotchis, because it's For God's sake, the sprite looks like a Tamagotchi. Why are you targeting Agumon? Don't target Agumon, target Ogremon. Fuck it, just take one of them out, I don't care. I'm getting really good at filling that meter. Usually I only get it like 2/3 of the way through. I have told you guys how the first couple of times I played this, I didn't realise you could strengthen up your finishing move. So usually my finishing move was super weak in comparison to some of the regular moves I had. And I was just like, why is this called a finishing move when it's not even... It's not even doing as much as fucking Dynamite Kick or Megaton Punch, so what's the point of it? It's just a free attack? Is that why I should be happy? Oh man, I'm really mistiming these fucking Spitfires, because... Yeah, I could have done more damage to Elgamon just by leaving it alone by now. Centaurimon, please, could you... What does Moderate do? Does it actually do anything? I think it makes him run away. There we go, finish off Ogremon. Good, good, now we've got Ogremon to worry about. This battle is now in the bag now that Ogremon's the only combatant. See, I don't find much use for the changed target because usually I avoid fights that have multiple combatants. And Ogremon is the only compulsory fight in the game where you have to fight more than one enemy. All of his fights are fucking biased as fuck. It's always him and 2 other Digimon, so yeah. It gets real fucking unfair later, the next encounter we have with him, trust me on that account. Which, again, you'll probably see, because Ogremon is one of the... Despite the fact you have to fight him 4 fucking times, and in fights that are unfair, he is one of the earliest people you could unlock. Also, once you beat him at Bandit Fortress, I believe that triggers... the next stage of Drill Tunnel. I really hope it does, because I want to get Drill Tunnel over and done with. Because once you finish the Drill Tunnel quest line, you've got about half the fucking island unlocks. Or at least a third, I'd say. I should really probably heal him. I took my eyes off the health monitor for a second there, because just making sure my sound is still recording after last episode's fiasco. I was like, no, I'm not risking it again. No, I keep glancing to the right every so often just to make sure it's still fucking running. Come on. Come on. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Oh, you didn't give it your all. But that's fine, I forgive you. Should probably use one of these as well. Oh god, I'm going to have just enough by the end. Ugh. Finish him! Come on, you've got to fucking attack him when I click the attack button. I get you can't do nothing but attack, but you can at least attack on cue, right? Oh god. Like I said, you get slightly more control the smarter your Digimon is, but it's not... It's still not fucking completely trustworthy, you know? Trustworthy? You know, completely worth the investment, you know? Because he does attack when you press attack, you just don't know when. Finish him! There we go, this is it. Does this imply that... Does mashing those buttons actually imply that what the guy, the owner of the Digimon is doing is going, yeah, yeah, you can do it, you can win, yeah, yeah. And that is giving Centaurimon the courage to do more damage. Is that what is implied here? Damn it, I thought I learned a new attack. It was just Agumon dropping his HP recovery, you bastard. Wow. Oh no! Yes, that's right. Run away, you cowards! Darn it! And Ogremon is now a ninja. In case you didn't know it. What is it? I'm blind! Yeah, it was just a smoke bomb. Calm down. Bye, dumb guys. Darn, he got away. There's an escape elevator. Chasing him will do no good. Thankfully, they don't force you to go up there because otherwise you don't get any items. Mind you, that's probably the only reason why they don't force you to. Anyway, you want to follow up here because this is how you get another Digimon to join the city. It's a bit of a roundabout way of doing it, but, you know, you still need to... you don't need this Digimon to join, but it's an extra 2 prosperity rating, and that will put us up to the 10, which will trigger a fight next time round. And my Digimon is tired. He also needs a shit, but there's no toilets nearby, and I'm not running back, so he's just going to have to shit on the floor in his sleep. Anyway, this seems like a good spot as any to end the video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. It always does make me smile when my videos get a like. Leave me a comment, let me know specifically what you like, what you disliked, what you want to see from me in the future. And of course, if you really like the video, then subscribe. Keep up to date with my uploads. I do upload daily. I do play a variety of different games. Not to mention, it makes me super happy whenever I get a new subscriber, guys. You have no idea. And yeah, I hope you liked the video, guys, and I'll see you all next time.